Man, couple missed shots. I missed that free throw at the end, and then Coach Rose subbed me for like 5 minutes at the end. But I didn't even know the record was 49 until after the game. Donovan and the guys just said, "Bro, get 50, get 50." And I was like, "What's so important about 50?" And I know the record was 49, but it's kind of just crazy.
We could, at what point could you tell that it was going to be this kind of night?
Oh man, the game went by so fast that I couldn't even tell you. I just remember coming out and missing my first couple shots, and then I told the guys at halftime, man, your guys' senior night is gonna be the worst time to play, cause like that first 6-7 minutes, it's like the moment's so big and everyone's rooting for you and everyone like wants you to make a shot, and I didn't make like my first couple of shots, and I was like, man, geez, and then I don't know what happened in the second half, but then I looked up and I had 20 in the first half, so I think it was just one of those nights where it kind of just goes by so fast and everything's just kind of clicking and going your way. So that was one of those that I didn't expect.
Hey, is it possible to just put into words just how it feels when shots are just falling like that?
It feels good. It feels good. I think, especially with the stage that it was on. My mom, my biological mom, and my grandma being here was all huge for me. The two women that raised me, and then my mom was just now getting back in my life, kind of my senior year in high school. So that was huge for me as well. So I think just everything that coming together made it huge for me.
Andy, what were your emotions with a minute left coming back in the game?
I mean, for me, I never wanted to come out of the game. I kind of just wanted to enjoy everything. But just coming in and finishing up the game, I think it's kind of tough when you're sitting on the bench and you got to come in with the minute left and going, "Oh man, I'm playing with a minute left." And you got Washington State still trying to make a push for it, and their guys have been in the game and they're all accustomed to the way we're playing and everything. And you guys got guys coming in who haven't played as much, maybe a little bit stiff. So just trying to come in and seal the game.
You've been here almost a quarter of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of reflect now on what this has all meant to you?
Just, I guess you could say, just trials, tribulations, ups and downs, learning how to fight through it, learning how to endure them, and then when it's going good, just learning how to embrace that as well, and then kind of just keep going with it. I think under Coach Roma, I've grown so much and matured so much that I wanted to go anywhere else. Even when I had like options to transfer, I knew that not only Washington, but Coach Roma was going to be the best decision for me, which was one of the biggest reasons that I chose to stay, and I think it paid off for me at the end.
And when you were recruited and committed to UW, there were some people who were comparing you a little bit to Will Conroy. Can you tell me what impact Will's had on you this year?
He's just helped me grow as a leader and just trying to show me different things that he was doing when he was in the game, working out of pick and rolls, working me out, playing against me, just trying to show me different aspects of the game. I know he was more of a true point guard and I'm more of a scoring guard, but we have the same mentality as far as just playing basketball and hustling and trying to out-compete people. So I think with my ability to score and his ability to play make and get other people open and kind of make his teammates better, he's helped me out so much in that aspect. Talking to me out of timeouts, asking me what I seen and then what he sees from a pro aspect, and having played at UW and knowing Coach Romar just the same way I've known him, if not better. So he's just helped me mature as a point guard and as a person as well.
This is the first time in a long time you guys really dictated the game, dominated them. You're at 25 or whatever at this
Yes, sir.
point. How important is that, just to remember what it's like to be able to do that going forward?
I think it's huge just for the fact that we're going into Pac-12 play, and we know what we have to do to get those leads, especially since our next game will be in the tournament. And I think probably the biggest thing is just knowing that we are an elite team and that we're able to overcome the stage. I think would it be in Washington State, a rivalry game, records don't matter in those type of games. Anything comes out, we go up big, then they make a run and we're down, then we have the composure to go back up and stay up and kind of extend that lead. Just shows the maturity and that we're taking the right step in that way.
How big is this for you personally, though, to go into the tournament on a game like this?
I think it's huge for our confidence and knowing that like I said before, that we're an elite team in this conference, and knowing that just that our losses in the past have been a couple mistakes away from coming out on the other end. So I think that's huge going into it, and now we just got to get ready for whoever we're playing.
What do you think they'll remember most from there?
Man, I don't even remember much from it right now. I think this was very similar to my championship game in my senior year in high school, where I had 42 and everything was just going the right way. Everything was falling, and when you get in that type of zone, you kind of just black out and just start playing. So I don't know. It's kind of surreal.
Was that was the pregame ceremony and walking out there with your family and everything? Was that what you thought it would be? What was that like?
Yeah, there were a couple guys who joked with me before saying I was gonna cry, because I mean that's kind of been the trend of these ceremonies of people crying. I was like, man, I don't know, I'm not crying. Like that's one thing I'm not gonna do is cry. And then I was telling Ashley, walking in here, they almost got me when the thank you started going on with my teammates, just talking about the time here with me, and that got me. Then my grandma and my mom started crying, and once you see other people cry, you kind of get a little bit emotional, but not enough to make me cry, but it was heartfelt, and I appreciated it a lot.
Had you ever had this many points before?
Oh yeah, high school, yeah. yeah. When I was younger, I was scoring like this quite a lot, but it's crazy to do in college. It doesn't happen too often. I remember coming into college, I remember just one of my goals was being to score 40 in the game, just whenever it happened, or if it would ever happen. And I just remember getting 35 twice, getting 33, and being so close, and thinking, like, man, I'm gonna never get in. I got it on my senior night. It's pretty wild, but yeah, it's crazy.
And your personal best in high school was what?
In high school, my personal best was 45, I want to say. 45, but in AAU games I had 50 and things like that, so, I mean, but it's not near as quite the stage as it is.
Anything else, guys?
And you feel you guys go in 4 games in 4 days to the tournament, and what are the key things for you to clean up to do so?
I 100% believe we can win 4 games. I think, like I said before, whatever team we play outside of Arizona at their place can say that they blew us out, or that they handled us the whole game. I think and we have to know that going in, that we give teams problems when we're playing the right way, and that we can come out on the winning side if we're locked in the whole game. So I think that's the key thing with us, just being locked in for 40 minutes and playing our game. So I think if we go in and play 40 minutes for 4 games out of the 4 days, we'll come out on top.
Thanks, Drew.